Game Corner. And so, welcome. It's my first episode. And what this will be about is I will be here and I will talk about games that I've played recently, whether that be card games, board games, video games, all kinds of games. Because I play games a lot. Now, for this first episode, I was thinking about talking about a popular game, like Fortnite or Apex Legends or something like that. Then I was like, you know what? That's boring. Um, Everybody knows what Apex Legends and Fortnite is. So I was thinking of talking about Inscription, which is a roguelike card game. Now, Inscription is a $20 game, I believe. Um, I played through it over the summer, and it's probably one of my favorite roguelikes there is. Um, I play a lot of roguelikes. That's something about me. I like roguelikes. I like first-person shooters, uh, among other things. I'm sure you'll get to know what some of my favorite games are over the course of this year. So, Inscription. What is it? What is a roguelike? Let's talk about that first. A roguelike is a game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just rip the definition off of the internet because that's easier. Roguelikes are usually turn based, with the game reacting when the player makes an action. What does that mean, you may ask? Uh, well, turn based games are usually PvP or PvE, which means player versus player, player versus entity. You probably know that if you're listening to this, I reckon. Um, yeah, that's roguelike. And then deck builder or card game. That's kind of self-explanatory. So what is Inscription? You may be asking yourself. Um, Inscription is. Hang on, wait, I'm also gonna rip this off of Google. Inscription. And I quote. Um, Roguelike deck building game that blends deck building, escape room puzzles, and psychological horror. Um, that is a pretty good explanation of it, because it's definition on the Google. Um, Basically, so there's three acts to Inscription. There's the first part, which is, I mean, you've probably seen the first part. It's quite popular. But you're in a little log cabin by yourself and with a mysterious man, and there are puzzles around the log cabin, and you try to beat him in his card game. It's very interesting. I really like it. Um, Again, one of my favorite games I've played within the past year, at least. I don't really know what more to say about that. I guess I'll just start talking about my experience until I don't have any more to say, and then that'll probably be the podcast. So, what do I like about Inscription? First off, I love strategy games. It's something you should know about me. So there's strategy involved. Um, uh, there are talking cards. That's pretty cool. I like the talking cards. And then after you've beat the game, there's a thing that unlocks that just makes it harder. So I do enjoy that as well. Um, there's also defined lore. I liked that. I liked the storyline. That was pretty cool. Um, the world building. I liked the world building for the first part. That was very good. Um, the way it introduces villains is very cool because it's psychological horror, so it's like, oh, spooky. um, and also, I enjoyed the part where I won. and did 19 damage in one turn. That was pretty cool. I guess more about the game. Some cards have special sigils on them, which make them better or worse. I would name every single sigil off the top of my head, but I don't know all of them, and also that sounds like a lot of effort that I don't really want to put in. So if you were looking forward to that, I apologize. Just a little... kind of what I like about Inscription. I guess I'll talk more about me because this is the first episode. So, again, I'm Kason. I love playing games, all types of games. And next episode, maybe I'll talk about a board game. I'm thinking I won't do repeats. Like, I won't talk about a video game and then another video game. I'll probably talk about a video game and then a board game and then a card game or something. And next time we'll probably talk about a game called Diplomacy, which is a very fun game, and you should look into it. But, let's look at the time. I reckon this was a pretty alright first episode. Thank you for listening to Game Corner. I was Kason, signing off.